Hello, everybody, and welcome to our inaugural episode of Tali Takes.
Oh my goodness. I hope they can hear that, because if not, that's so... Okay, so this is Tali Takes, where we confide in you, our faithful listeners, our takes on what's going on
in the world,
in the publication,
and in our community.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm super excited to be here. You know, this is the baby of an idea we both had.
Yeah, we were at our student publications training last weekend, and we're like, we should do a podcast. So now it's Monday. That was Saturday. And here we are.
So here we are. We put it into action. This is also the continuation of last year's marketing on the social media. If you ever saw Maggie, we miss you. Maggie would do Tali Takes and kind of give you updates on what was going on in the world.
Yeah.
And so this is just the longer, more fun, more personality.
More in depth.
Yeah.
More than, so Tali Takes on social media was more like pop culture, which we're still doing pop culture. Don't worry. It's going to be great. But we're also adding things that are going on within our publication and just community things. So it'll be great.
Awesome. So in case you don't know who we are or what this is or what Tali even means.
Yeah, we probably should explain that.
We definitely should. So me and Reagan are the co-executive editors of The Talisman, which is WKU's news magazine here on campus. And yeah, we are the eclectic, evolving record of life on the Hill, right? Our student-led publication is dedicated to serving our campus by uplifting the voices of WKU and the wider Bowling Green community. So we have our website. You can find us at WKU Talisman, TALISMAN.com. Or if you're down for some magazine stuff.
Oh, yeah. We're out on campus. We release our print edition of our magazine twice a year, so once at the end of each semester. We have distribution days, so be looking for us at the end of end of December and at the end of April, early May for both of our print editions for this year. But we also, if you live in Bowling Green, we put them out in the community, and we will post on our social media, which is at WKU Talisman on all platforms. We go put them out around town, and we'll let you know where we put those. So famous places, Spencer's, all the places that you're at. And pick one up anytime you see them. We want you to have them. So.
Exactly. And if you're completely new to us and you missed our distribution from last semester, bad that you should have been there. But no, you can find us. You can find The Talisman. You can find some magazines from previous semesters. Definitely the one from last semester, and maybe you'll be able to find a couple others. But you can come into the Student Publications building, which is right across from Jody Richards Hall, and grab one, talk to us, because we're always in there. And yeah, have a good time.
It's Adams Whitaker Student Publications office, just if you're looking it up, and you're not from around here necessarily. So yeah.
Word.
But we have editions everywhere, and even if you don't want to get a tally, you can come meet us in person because we're around. So
duh.
Whatever. Yeah.
Into the tea. Time for you to hear our takes on what's going on in the world. So the way that this is going to work every single week is we're going to do 3 things that are going on in the world.
Yep.
2 things that are going on in our publication, and 1 thing in our community every week. And stay tuned, because the community section is about to get a little bit interesting through the year. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. Okay, let's get into the tea. So the first thing on our docket of what's going on in the world is I'm sure many of us have kind of seen what's happened between Drake and Kendrick. T, by the way, to give you the quick rundown, basically, Drake and J. Cole had an album come out in, I don't even know when it was. It was For All the Dogs.
Yeah.
The one with the Sexy Red song on it, bend that over, that song, that album. So there was a song on there called First Person Shooter Mode. And basically Drake called him, J. Cole, and Kendrick the big 3. Mm-hmm. And then Kendrick, because of, and people don't ever talk about this section, Megan Thee Stallion, by the way, was shot in the foot by this guy called Tory Lanez, okay?
Whoa.
And
I didn't know
you want to
this.
know who didn't believe in her?
No.
Drake. Drake did not believe. He did not believe her at all. And he like made multiple posts about
crazy.
like support Tory Lanez, like girls just be making up stuff, right? Kendrick Lamar did not like that, okay?
Yeah, no.
So beef,
Understandable.
right? So then out of nowhere, Like That, which is a collab between Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar, and Future.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Future.
Gotcha.
They released this song called Like That, where
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick says, F the big three, it's just Big
No,
Me.
that was so crazy. I
And
love
just,
that.
is harping on it. Then Drake and Kendrick had like 6 songs or something like that, back and forth, just dissing each other. Okay, everybody was on the edge of their seats. My favorite moment was whenever Kendrick Lamar released the song 20 minutes after Drake dropped his like response to a diss. So all of that happened, right? And basically it ended with Drake, but the damage was done.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick's song, the most popular one is Not Like Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
That song, he did a Juneteenth. I don't know if it was Juneteenth. I think it was Juneteenth celebration where he was singing the song, and all these NBA players, all these people that are like in the culture were dancing to the song. So Drake's reputation was just ruined.
Yeah, definitely.
And now, the tea of what's going on in the world is that he's soft dropping tracks for his newest album after his PR disaster.
Mm-mm. Not even addressing it. Because Kendrick released, that might not be like my main music. Like,
No,
I'm
totally.
a very much rock person, but like I was invested in this crap when it was
Right.
going down. So I don't know about the update, so that's why I'm glad you're telling me.
Mhm.
But all of the songs that Kendrick released were insane.
They were
And to like not do any type of response at all to it is like crazy. Now you're just soft dropping like random stuff that has nothing to do with it. Okay, that's not gonna work well.
And
for you.
he dropped 3 songs, which I cannot lie. I really liked them. I can't lie.
Good
I thought they
music
were good.
is one thing, but also the beef that
You lost.
winning. Just because he released a good song doesn't mean that he's getting back in the public's eye is a good thing.
Exactly. So basically, the word on the street, and by on the street, I'm talking about like my TikTok for you page, is basically saying that Drake is planning on dropping an album, but garnering excitement by dropping those 3 songs, like, and not even officially. Like, you can't even go on to Spotify, at least from what I saw. You can't even go on to Spotify right now and see those songs. They're on an Instagram page where they release music.
That's okay.
So who knows? I don't even know.
I guess we'll see what happens, but that. I guess
Good
we'll
luck,
see what
Drake.
goes down. Yeah, good luck. I'm not rooting for you, but hey, wish you all the best, I guess.
Literally. Okay, well there's
That's one
the
thing.
first thing going on in the world.
Okay,
What's
the
next?
second thing, which I have gotten kind of invested in, is all of the drama that's going down with It Ends With Us. If you don't know, It Ends With Us is a book by Colleen Hoover, very controversial author. I have read this book. Not a fan of her writing, but I have read this book. Only book I've read from her. But they've made it into a movie, and it's out right now in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah, like it just came out in theaters not that long ago. But there's so much controversy going down with Blake Lively, who's like the lead actress, and Justin Baldoni, who is the director and also co-star. So everyone noticed when the premiere happened that Justin Baldoni was not none of the other rest of the cast was following him on social media. Except for like one person who wasn't even like a major person. But like everyone else, he was following all of them, but none of them were following him. And then in all of the press photos, no one except for his friends and family like are with him. Like he's not taking in any of the cast photos.
Ooh.
It's like Blake Lively and the guy who plays Atlas and the director, Colleen Hoover, all of them. Not the director, but Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
All of them are in these photos and he's not in any of them. So everyone's like, okay, what's going down? Like, why is he not? He's like a main character and the director. Like, why is he not in these photos?
Right.
So people have started to dig into this.
Uh-oh.
So we could talk about the demise of all these things. And I guess people are siding with Justin Baldoni and siding with Blake Lively, but from what I've seen, everyone's kind of against Blake Lively now, which is kind of crazy because she's always been like a sweetheart. Like everyone loves her.
Her and Ryan Reynolds are like,
they're like, but there's multiple sides of this controversy. But I think one of the main ones is when she's coming to promote this movie. Like her husband Ryan Reynolds just came out with Deadpool and Wolverine, so like a lot of it was like, go watch my husband's movie, and like taking away from her movie, which it's good to support your husband and that's fine. But if you don't know, this is kind of a trigger warning. So this movie has to do with domestic violence. So if you are sensitive to that, I would skip ahead for a little while. But so it's a very like sensitive topic and it's really hard. But in the book, even if you don't like Colleen Hoover, like the way that the book and movie approach the topic is from a very realistic standpoint of how it's hard for women to be able to pull themselves out of situations even when they know that it's abusive and bad, and kind of showing like why it's hard for these women to get out of these situations. Yeah. So it kind of draws empathy for like, yeah, we can sit here right now and say if I was ever in that situation, I would not stay in it because the main character said that. But then she gets drawn into this situation where she can't leave or doesn't want to leave because she didn't realize what it would be like. So Justin Baldoni wanted to really emphasize like the importance of what this movie will play into like the world's perspective onto DV. So he was like, this is a very sensitive topic and we need to be like doing it in a respectful way and kind of really bringing awareness to it. But Blake Lively has kind of gone on this track with promoting the movie where it's like, I just released my new hair care products. Like, you should go buy my hair care products. And you should go to the movie and see this movie with your girlies, like, wearing florals.
Oh.
So, yes, like, the main character in the book has a flower shop. Like, fine. But I think a lot of people are pointing out that she's, like, really detracting from the serious, like, edge of the movie. And that, like, it talks about really serious topics and how hard it is. So the speculation basically is that they've had like disagreements with how to take the movie and like what to focus on and like when it comes to the marketing of the movie. So that's kind of like left a split, which I'm kind of confused of like why a lot of the cast is supporting Blake. I don't know if it's because she might be more of like a mainstream person than Justin Baldoni, even though he's been in a lot of stuff. So I don't know. There could be stuff that comes out that's like he did XYZ. I think I saw one report where she claimed that he like kissed her for too long.
Oh no.
During a scene, but also this is speculation. I don't know what technically has gone on with that, and I haven't seen any like corroboration to that. I from like just an outside perspective, I'm more on like, yes, you should be like talking about the seriousness of this film. Yes, it's like a romance movie and there are cute things about it, but it's also like it's a very serious movie, and I think it could bring a lot of awareness to kind of show people how to get out of those situations. So take your will on it, look into it, but
that's crazy.
Yeah,
no, because all I saw on my For You page was just we hate Blake Lively now. I had no idea.
Yeah, there's a whole lot
deep, like how deep this went.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Insane.
So it's like,
that is weird that the cast is like taking all the pictures with Blake Lively because I noticed that too and I peeped that.
Yeah,
but why wouldn't you with Justin?
I don't know. It could just be like a deeper thing of like how Hollywood doesn't want to like support those types of movies and they only want it to be like frivolous topics to kind of like detract away from like that, even though I think movies like this are super, super important in order to like bring awareness to this.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the mainstream media and like movies and mainstream stuff that we keep seeing is like fun little cutesy things or like horror that's not related to any of these topics. So it could just be something deeper where it's like we don't want to be pushing this, so we're going to support Blake Lively, who is kind of being all like carefree and whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess we'll see if anything more comes out about it and we can update.
Yeah, we'll update you, I guess, but that's kind of really weird. Yeah, that's weird, and that's not a good way to start your movie. I didn't even know it was in theaters. I just thought that this was drama before. And it's taken away from the movie and the like, because, you know, as much as you definitely don't like Colleen Hoover. No. But, you know, people like, hey.
People like her books.
Y'all might like her.
Her plot, the plots of her books, from what I've heard, are good. I think it's just, like, her writing quality that I don't like.
Okay.
It's very, like, rudimentary, which might be great for some people. I know some people love it. I did like It Ends With Us, the book. So, do with that as you will.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know, actually.
If you know any updates that we didn't say, like, say it in the comments. Because
in the comments, please.
Because I'm invested in everything. So
right, exactly. Yeah. And let us know if you're Team Drake or Team Kendrick. And let us know if you're Team Blake.
Oh, Team Blake and Team Justin. Oh.
Team Drake and Team Blake.
Just put your 2 hashtags in the comments. And, yeah, I'm so interested to see what people think.
Me too.
Give us your takes.
Yeah. Your takes.
Like
from Tali takes.
This is great.
Perfect.
Okay, one last one. One
last one. This is going to be a much shorter one. But
yeah, sorry, I went kind of on a tangent.
Oh, what? No, don't worry about it. We wanted to hear the tea. But okay, chaperone.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. So, imagine my surprise when this morning I woke up and I'm scrolling on my little Instagram, and I'm like, "What the heck?" I follow this page called Impact. If you know what Impact is, it's just like, it's a news site, but it's typically very social justice oriented. So I'm looking through and what's up? What the heck? What's Chaperone doing on Impact? Let me watch this video. And it's Chaperone's video of her, like the one where she was like, I don't know if you've seen it. Go to her Instagram and watch. Or like her Twitter. I don't know which one it was.
I'm surprised you're just not seeing it because I saw it a few days ago.
Really?
I think, yeah. At least 1 or 2 days ago.
I'm kind of late sometimes.
Well, no. I mean, I think some people are kind of sweeping it under the rug because people love her.
And so she has a video where she's like, imagine if you're like a random lady, and basically he's explaining everything that's been done to her. Stalking, like people demanding photos of her, and she's saying no, and like, but she's basically saying that she's just a random lady, and you're just a random lady, so you don't need to be treating her like this, basically. My thoughts on this whole situation is that I kind of get where she's coming from. Like, if I were famous randomly overnight, I'd be like, what the heck are these people doing? Why are people all up in my business? Leave me alone. So I kind of understand where she's coming from, like, and I get it. I think she did it in a really concise way, and that's very Chapel, actually. Like, I know people expect to, like, see a bigger character out of her, but I think she humanized herself in that moment, too.
True.
And I don't know, I respected her more because of it.
Yeah, which I think it's a very valid point for, like, a lot of celebrities to be like, I don't want to have to be, like, harassed and stuff in public. And that's so fair because we are all just human, and, like, regardless if you're famous or not, like, you don't want to have to deal with that.
Right.
But I think on the other hand of it is she's been doing music for a very long time, and she kind of knows what it's like for people who are famous. And now that she's in this place where she's adored by so many people, like, you have to expect it. And not that it's okay, and not that we should support people, like, doing that to her, but also, like, you have to recognize that, like, when you want to be famous, like, these are kind of the consequences of that. And she willingly signed up for it. So I think on one hand, yeah, I agree. Like, she shouldn't have to deal with that. But on the other side, like, you kind of knew. So, like, you have to be careful with it. Like, have security. Like, it's good that she posted her boundaries with it, and hopefully people will respect that. Will they? Probably not, which is terrible. But there's kind of, I see both sides of it. Like, yeah, I respect her because she shouldn't have to deal with it. And, like, it's good to, like, call people out on it. But also, you're famous, and that's just kind of like the byproduct of it. Like, personally, if I saw a celebrity that said that, like, I would, if I ever saw them in public, I would leave them alone.
Oh, totally.
Because I know that, but I know people won't do that.
There's other people, exactly. And you're not only is Chaperone, like, new, but like, really think about it. It's like, in a way, she mirrors Olivia Rodrigo, in my opinion. Like, where all of a sudden you've got a whole bunch of people, but not just a whole bunch of people that want to follow you like a cult. Like, like, they ride or die for you really quickly,
like,
and usually
Taylor Swift, I guess.
Exactly, and usually it takes a long time to get there. But nowadays, because of social media and how quickly it's able to, like, get music everywhere, people are, like, becoming culty super fast. So, like, I get it. Like, you kind of signed up for this, but does that change because it's a new era of fans?
Yeah, true. I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's so many things that, like, social media is just so crazy. And, like, 3 or 4 months ago, like no one I think knew Chaperone
At all.
and then like now she's this
Blew up.
whole, like,
Right.
good for her. Strike that mouse. Sorry. But sorry. Technical difficulties. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's hard when your fans, it's good that they're passionate, but also like I think it also comes down to like social media has like dehumanized us in so many ways.
Yeah.
Like when I'm liking your post on Instagram, like I'm not complimenting you in person. I'm like on, like, to me you're just a screen and it's a cool photo, and I'm not like acknowledging the humanity of it all. So like celebrities have been experienced this way before social media, but like because we have this way to like amplify it even more, people are just taking away from the fact like, yeah, there are these amazing singers and amazing performers, but they're also people. And she did sign up for it, but we also just need to take it back to like, we're humans and we need to respect each other.
Literally.
So we'll see what happens, but
let us know your thoughts.
Yeah. I don't think this will like cancel her.
No, not at all.
Trying to, and like the demise of Chaperone, like, and I don't think it's like that, but also I think people need to understand both sides of it.
Totally.
Like, yeah. See her as a human, and you wouldn't want yourself disrespected in that way. Yeah, she signed up for it, but also respect her and what she wants. So, yeah, we'll see.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what's going on in the world and our takes on what's going on. Let's head into our takes on what's happening in our publication in the Talisman, specifically the website.
Mm-hmm.
So today, today, like an hour ago, we released our first article of the year. Yay. Yes, we're so excited about it.
Good too.
I love this one, and I really like it because
should we say
the title?
That would be helpful for y'all.
Right, exactly. No, the title of it is, it's a mag story, so it's from the mag, rooted in rhythm. Rooted in rhythm.
Alliteration.
Literally, exactly. So this one is really, really, really interesting. Mm-hmm. And part of my conscious decision to publish it right now is because there are a lot of probates happening. If you don't know what a probate is, the Divine Nine sororities and fraternities here on campus, the process looks a little bit different from like, is it Pan-Hellenic? Mm-hmm. Pan-Hellenic sororities and fraternities.
Traditional frats and sororities.
Yeah. So like here on our campus, MPHC, they go through a pledging process, which is like really, when you're in, you're in. Mm-hmm. And then the display of you like rebirthing into the world as a member of your fraternity or sorority is usually a huge production with stepping and strolling and making sure to honor your founding members and the history, like your founding chapter members too. So that's a probate. It's a big, big production, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of alumni come in to see. And so part of the reason why we made sure to release this right now is because, hey, putting probates right in hand with like the stepping culture on campus, especially as these new probate members or new members of their fraternity and sorority get to start going to their first few events and stroll and step and everything. So just to kind of, for y'all that maybe don't know about it, to get a kind of background as to, oh, wait, this is what they're doing and everything.
Yeah, and the history and like behind it and why it's so important.
Exactly.
So cool. Mm-hmm. So great. Okay, the next thing happening in our publication is we are starting back with our weekly galleries. We have such an amazing staff, a lot of new people, which is great. I love having so many new people on staff. But we have such a great photo staff, and they go out around campus and in Bowling Green each week and find cool things happening and just capture our community. Like the great thing about the Talisman is we're lifestyle and culture, so we like capturing what's happening and like giving an authentic like display of like this group's doing this and this group's doing that, and here's kind of what life on the hill looks like. So I think it's so cool. We're also going to come back with In Focus, which is our little print ads and like photos around campus. So each week our photo editor will pick one like great photo and we'll put it up and post it around campus so you can see it. If you find one, share it with us on socials at WKU Talisman. And we will repost you. It's so cool. I love seeing them around campus and just seeing like amongst all of like the random things on the billboards, just like a beautiful like huge photo. It's like just something like to make you smile while you walk by and like kind of see what's going on the hill. So I'm so excited for it.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's going on in our publication. So let's wrap things up with what's going on in our community.
Yes.
This time we're gonna start off, pretty big actually with what's going on. So the Talisman is the first publication that WKU had.
Yes.
And guess when it started?
What do you mean? Okay.
Wait, let me say it again.
1924.
1924.
You were looking for. Okay.
1924 is whenever our publication started, which means
You know what year it is?
2024.
So it's our 100th anniversary. Wow.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Our centennial year.
Exactly.
Crazy.
100 years? That's crazy.
Yeah.
We've built such a legacy on campus.
Mm-hmm.
We've built such a legacy on campus.
We have.
And it's been amazing, through the years to see us go from a yearbook to a magazine for the first time in 2016 to a website now. We're the
Newsletters,
adapting
all the
things.
things.
Our mission statement literally says we are the eclectic, evolving record of life on the Hill. And I think that our history and the 100 years of excellence is just a testament to
I
that.
know, it's so crazy. And the fact that we got to be a part of it in this,
Right.
it's so just the way that it works out.
Mm-hmm.
When I joined Talisman my freshman year, I never expected that this would become such an integral part of my life. And obviously now that we're co-executive editors, I went from barely understanding anything about photography to now leading this publication with one of my very close friends. So it's it's just crazy that we get to be a part of it and help kind of push this into a new era and see what happens in the next 50 years, even amongst a lot of challenges that we faced as a publication in general. Just it's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super excited. 100
Should we
years.
tell them about the celebration? Ooh.
So mark your calendars because on September 5th, okay? Say it with me. September 5th. September 5th. Okay, anyways.
Okay, sorry.
So on September 5th, we will be having a celebration right here in the Student Publications building.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to have photo booths. There's going to be food. We're going to speak. We're going to have some of our editors speak. There might be a little surprise.
A huge surprise.
Surprise.
Here's our hint to you.
Okay.
Time.
That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Figure that out. Comment below what you think we're talking about. I think we're just going to have a lot of cool things going on. You get to meet everyone, pretty much everyone that works with us, and just really celebrate what we are and what we do on this campus. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be amazing. Please show up.
Totally.
Everyone's welcome. Be here or be square, Show up. We want you here. Tali tea, by the way, if you didn't know. This is what we do.
Oh, yeah, totally. Tali tea, but you have to go through the initiation process.
Oh, now we sound like a cult.
Initiation process of coming to the office and doing it to us first.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
And then you can have a Tali tea.
Yeah. Maybe we can put you on our TikTok. If you want to be on our TikTok, we can do a video.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here,
Yes, don't totally.
Anyway, that's what's
Okay.
going on for us. Please come to our celebration. It'll be great. I'm just so looking forward to it. And also keep tuned from when we announce the theme of this semester's magazine, our Centennial magazine. So, keep checking in at WKUTalisman.com.
Totally.
And at WKU Talisman on our socials.
And definitely sign up for the newsletter. We will be adding in a button that's much easier to access on our website. So sign up.
Yeah, our newsletter comes out once a week, keeps you updated on all that's going on that we're releasing and all those good things. So,
yep. Well, if you've made it all the way to the end of this video, if you could give us a pink heart in the chat. Thank you so much for listening to us today. And thank you for tuning in to Tali Takes. Bye.
Bye.